Hello friend, welcome back to my lecture on PHP. So in this lecture series today I am discussing about uh, PHP functions and uh, how to write the program, how to write the function in PHP. So PHP is very important programming language, as we know. It is open source programming language. So you can see here we have been two program here, and in the first program we are passing no argument. So you can see here the program is started by the question mark PHP, and this program is inside HTML. So we must have to write the program of PHP inside the HTML, and the program of PHP will start inside HTML. It is embedded programming. Inside HTML it will be started by the question mark PHP, and then we have been the function right name. So we have mentioned here right name function, and this function is not returning any value, as well as function having no argument. You can see here inside the right name we have been two brackets, and inside the bracket we don't have anything, and in the function we have one echo statement, means we are printing this string Amit, and this is the statement after this function echo my name is, and then we have my name is and then semicolon, and in next line we are executing the function. So the function which we have mentioned above, so we are executing that function, right name function. So simply we are writing the name of the function and bracket and the semicolon. So by writing this we are executing, we will execute the function. So now you can see this is the first program of this first function program, and in this second program we have this right name function again. Same function is here also, and in this function we are passing one argument. So I have given one arrow, and I have mentioned it. App name is a parameter. So this is function parameter, while in previous one without parameter we are passing no function without parameter, and here we are passing one parameter $f name, and we are printing this parameter here by this echo $f name, and then this dot represent concatenation, and the second string is Joshi, and after that we have mentioned here br, so it will line break and it will move to the next line. So f name is name of the variable and Joshi is the surname. So we are concatenating this variable with the string, and now you can see after this function we have been echo my name is and then semicolon and then right name function, and by running this function we are passing, same time we are passing Rakesh argument to f name. So this Rakesh is passed to f name variable, and the second line we have been this echo my sister's name is, and again we are passing here right name Rekha. Rekha is transferred to the f name, and in third line my brother's name is right name Sumit, and Sumit is transferred here. So this is the way of running this function in PHP. Uh, in first program we are not passing any argument, and in second program we are passing one argument. So this is the function programming function call, and this is almost same as the other programming language, and the concept is almost same, but we have to remember that always we have to mention $sign before the variable, and the function will be started by the keyword function. Now you can see another program. In this program we are passing, in the previous program we are passing as a argument string as a argument. Here in next program we are passing two variables which are integer variables. So 12 and 3 are the integer variable, and 12 is transferred to the arg1 and 3 is transferred to the arg2. So you can see here we have been this function foo. Inside this function we have been two arguments. We have two variables. First variable is arg1, and the second variable is in this case arg2. and you can see here we are multiplying arg1 to arg2, and the multiplication of these two numbers will be transferred to the arg2, and then we are returning arg2. So here return statement is also. So as we know in PHP we are not different data type, so there is no return type of the function, but we can write the return statement here. So as the value is written, accordingly the type of return will be accordingly, and we never pass any we never write any type of the argument. So you can see here there is no type, like in Java we have to mention here integer arg1, integer arg2, but in PHP we don't have to mention any data type. Automatically it adjusts accordingly the variable, as the value is stored on the variable, so accordingly variable will change accordingly the data types. So this is the multiplication of these two number, and finally the multiplication is stored on the arg2, and we are returning this arg2. And you can see we are running this foo function by this statement, and here we are passing 12 and 3. 12 is transferred to arg1 and 3 is transferred to the arg2, and finally their multiplication is returned on this result variable, and we are printing this result variable by this statement echo result. So output will be 36. So it will return the output 36, and we are printing this statement also. We are printing this output by this line, as well as we can write this statement also. Here we have mentioned echo foo 12,3. So directly without transferring value to any other variable, directly we can execute this function, and when it will return this arg2, and this arg2 directly printed by this echo statement. So output in both cases output will be 36. So function calling with parameter, this is the program where we are running the function by with parameter. So these are the two functions in first program where we are passing string value, and in the second program we are passing integer value, and we can process them, and arithmetic operation can be performed on these argument, and accordingly we are printing the output. So these are the two programs, and you can see this is the recursive function call. So like in C language we can use recursive function call on PHP also. So see in this program, and the program is started, and HTML, it is started by the HTML, and then we have in this question mark PHP. After that we have function fact function. So some function some of the problem can be solved by the recursive function call. So here in this program we are solving the problem by factorial by recursive function call. So we have mentioned here factorial function fact, and we are passing one argument n. So now you can see when we come inside the function. So first of all we have been this conditional statement. If n is, suppose we are passing n 5, you can see here. So 5 is not less than 1. If it is less than 1, then it will return 1. So in case when we will pass 1, so the factorial of 1 will be 1. So but if it is not less than 1, then we will come to this another statement, and this is the return statement, and here we have mentioned n into factorial n minus 1. So means 4 into factorial. Suppose first value is 5, so we have passed 5 here. So 5 not less than 1, so we will come here. So 5 multiply factorial 4, and next time again it will run, again it will be 4, and 4 not less than 1. So then 5 multiply 4 multiply factorial 3, then accordingly 5 multiply 4 multiply 3 multiply factorial 2. So accordingly it will be calculate the multiplication of numbers up to 5. So finally it will display the output 120. So we are writing here print factorial 5. So by this statement we can write here echo, as well as print can also be used here. So print factorial 5. So this is the function name, factorial, and 5 is the argument. So argument is passed here, and a recursive function call where function when the function is called inside the function. So this is the factorial function, and inside this factorial function we are again calling same function. So when we are calling a function inside the function, then it is called recursive function call. So it is the replacement of the this loop, and in place of loop we can use sometime we can use this factorial sorry recursive function call. So this is not applicable to all problem. In some type of problem, recursive function call is the best choice. So this is the program which we are running by recursive function call. And now very important program, that is call by variable and call by function. So uh, uh, and dynamic function also. So I will discuss about these functions on next lecture. So where I will discuss about recursive call by value as well as call by reference function and dynamic function. So tomorrow I will take again same lecture on function of PHP. Then we will discuss about this call by value and call by reference. So thank you guys. I hope you like this video and you understand this video. Thank you again.